Okay, mainit na. Asan nga ba tayo dito? No? Siyempre, we want it na ganito ang color niya. Ang ating toko yan, dapat golden brown yan. Now, let's baste the other side as well. Chicken inasal, perfectly cooked, grilled to perfection. Okay, this is good. Kumapit na yung ating sauce. Iba yung level of experience kasi nga deconstructed siya. Tapos meron pa tayong coconut cream. Hello mga ka-chefis and to all the busy moms out there. Welcome back to Chef Mom Rosebud's Kitchen, where we turn busy days into masarap na moments with quick and easy recipes that can be done in 10 minutes. Pero minus the prep time yan but I'll also be sharing some prep tips para mas mapabilis ang galaw niyo sa kusina. So for today, magluluto ako ng 3 Filipino favorite restaurant dishes na madalas ay na-order pag tayo ay kakain sa labas. Ito ang ating tokwat baboy, chicken na nasal, and turon with a twist. Kaya kailangang abangan niyo yan. And these are favorite dishes na talaga namang nai-enjoy natin pag tayo ay kakain sa labas. But this time, sa bahay ang handaan. Ready na ba kayo? Let's go! Let's eat! Let's go! Okay, as I mentioned earlier, magluluto tayo ng 3 Filipino favorite restaurant dishes. So we're cooking tokwat baboy, chicken inasal, and our turon with a twist. Pero simulan na muna natin ang marination ng ating chicken inasal. So I'm using chicken thigh, which is also deboned already, naka-fillet na siya for faster cooking time. So, we're doing the marination para naman mas maging malasa siya later when we cook it. So, just add in our minced garlic, calamansi, soy sauce, salt, pepper. So, just mix everything here sa ating bowl and we will marinate this for at least 20 minutes. So habang gagawa pa tayo ng mga ibang bagay, di ba? Lalo na sa mga busy moms, pwede nyo gawin to ahead of time. Like in the morning, kung bago kayo mag-lunch, before you have dinner, set aside 20 minutes for pre-marination. But if you want talagang mas additional flavor, para talagang mas manuot yung lasa ng ating marinade dun sa ating manok, you could do the marination ahead of time, like the night before. I-marinate nyo na siya. Tapos just cover it with a cling wrap and place it in the refrigerator. Tapos when you're ready to cook, just take it out. Set aside na muna natin to. At meron pa akong mga ibang gagawin. Okay, so magluto na tayo. Simulan natin sa tokwat baboy. Of course, these are the ingredients. Ito yung ating tokwa o ating tofu. Pork belly, kailangan meron tayong taba para mas malasa yung ating tokwat baboy. And for our sauce ingredients, we have soy sauce, vinegar, so this is just white vinegar, onions, red onions para mas pungent yung ating flavor, brown sugar para medyo may konting tamis din ang ating sauce, at sa mga mahihilig sa maanghang, meron ako ditong sili, ang ating sesame oil. So usually wala namang sesame oil pagka umorder tayo ng ating sauce, but I decided to add this para mas medyo may added aroma lang yung ating sauce. Ang bango! And ang ating spring onions for garnish. This one could easily be bought sa inyong mga groceries and supermarket. So you get the firm tofu para mas madali siyang i-handle. So we're just gonna slice this into cubes. So one tip, pag kayo ay pressed for time at gusto niyo yung fast cooking, of course, kailangan mas maliliit yung slice natin sa ingredients. Kasi the smaller the ingredients are, mas mabilis siyang maluto. And also, very important that yung inyong pieces is mostly talagang same sizes para yung cooking time is also the same. Kasi kung mayroong malaki, tapos may maliit, minsan hindi sabay-sabay naluluto. Okay, this is our pork belly. So since we're frying this, kailangan lang naman mainit yung ating mantika. Para pagbaba ng ating pork at ang ating tofu sa ating mantika, ready na talaga siya. Mag-crisp up siya agad. Kasi pag halimbawa, hindi mainit yung mantika natin, ma-absorb lang ng meat at ng tofu yung mantika, pero hindi siya naluluto ng tama. That being said, nagpapainit na rin ako ng mantika ngayon para ready na siya for frying. And then we season this with some salt and pepper para malasa na yung ating baboy. Just mix everything and we are ready to fry. Okay, how do we know kung ang ating mantika ay mainit na? Siyempre yung wisik-wisik method, ayan. the usual wisik-wisik method ng mga nanay, mainit na siya. So, of course, when you're frying also, make sure na you don't drop it all in ng mabilis kasi tatalsik yung mantika natin. So, just place it sa ating bowl slowly para iwas sa talsik. Diba? Kahit nagmamadali tayo, gusto natin, hindi tayo matatalsikan ng mantika. There. And of course, another one, you don't overcrowd your pan. So just enough yung ingredients ay ilalagay sa ating pan. Kasi pag na-overcrowd yung pan, ang tendency bumababa yung heat ng ating oil. So hindi siya naluluto. Parang na-absorb lang niya yung oil instead of it being cooked. And then we add in our, ito na yung ating tokwa. Dahan-dahan din. Ayun, katulad niya, nahulog. Ako, pag kumakain ako or nag-order ako ng tokwa at baboy sa mga restaurants, gusto ko talaga yung maraming tokwa more than the baboy. Yung iba naman, gusto nila mas maraming ratio ng pork as compared to the tokwa. Ako talaga, pagka ito yung order ko, ang highlight is the tokwa. Okay, so this time, since nagpa-fry siya, yung ating tofu will fry like less than 10 minutes to. So siguro mga 5 minutes or 4 minutes. This is good. And our pork will cook mga around 7 minutes. So habang nag-fry tayo dito, balikan na natin, gagawin ko na yung sauce. Of course, we just need our red onions. Of course, as I mentioned earlier, of course ha. Sabi ko, ito ay more pungent as compared to your white onions. So let's just peel this. Okay, now let's add all of our sauce ingredients in a bowl. So, kanina I mentioned, ito na yon yung ating soy sauce, ang ating vinegar. We add in some brown sugar. So, hindi naman natin ilalagay lahat yan. Depending on how sweet you want it. Para meron tayong contrast of flavors na medyo maasim at matamis. And then we have your onion. So, I just decided to slice it like this para maganda rin siyang tignan when we plate it. And usually naman yung mga onions, hindi naman yung kinakain talaga. Diba? Talagang pang-flavor lang siya ng ating sauce. At dahil ako ay mahilig sa maanghang, lalagyan natin ng sili. So, I'm using kitchen scissors for the sili kasi we avoid na ma-chop natin or hawakan natin yung ating sili dahil minsan nakakalimutan tapos hindi nakapaghugas ng kamay, hinahawak sa mata, nako, mahapdi yan. And like I mentioned earlier, ang ating sesame oil for additional aroma and medyo woody flavor. Okay, mix, mix, mix. And then try it. Sarap. Perfect. Okay, our spring onions just for garnish. Balikan na natin yung ating piniprito. Okay, ready na yung ating tokwa at baboy. Kunin na natin. Ayan, ganda ng kulay. Siyempre, we want it na ganito ang color niya. Hindi golden brown. Talagang darker color. Ayan, para yung ating mga taba-taba, crispy din. And then, our tokwa. Ay, ganda na rin ang pagkaluto. Ang ating tokwa yan, dapat golden brown yan. Yummy! Yung crispy yung edges, but still soft in the middle. At least that's how I like my tokwa. There you go. So let's just strain this. Okay, let's start plating. Unahin na muna natin yung ating sauce. Pin natin dito at the bottom of our plate. So, huwag natin masyadong punuin. Gusto natin yung hindi super soak yung ating tokwa kasi ang nagiging tendency nun ay nagiging soggy. So, we just want siguro to cover the bottom of your plate. And then we add in our ingredients. So, we have here our tokwa. There you go. So, maganda like if you put it in the center, tapos may konting height. Diba? Para mas exciting siya tignan. And then we add in our pork. Diba? Pag in-order nyo sa restaurant to, magkano na? Pero pwede nyo i-prepare sa bahay. And then for color, we're just gonna add some of the onions that I also sliced earlier. Separate. Lagyan lang natin siya ng konting arte. There. So this is for additional color dun sa ating plate. We have some spring onions. Pwede rin kayong gumamit pa ng siling pansigang if you like. And sili. Para lang meron tayo ano dyan. Alam nilang medyo maanghang. Ayan. So tapos na ang aking tokwat baboy. Okay, so tapos na ang ating tokwat baboy. Ito na yung ating pre-marinated chicken inasal. Ito na siya. Ito na kanyang itsura. Ready to grill na. Nagpainit na rin ako ng aking griddle with some oil. We're just gonna prepare yung ating pang-basting o yung pang, ano pang tawag ng basting sa Tagalog? Panghalo, parang ganun. Ito yung ating annatto oil and our butter. Ito yung ating pampapahid sa ating inasal habang naluluto. So the butter will add more flavor to our inasal dish. Okay, just mix. Let's go! Okay, now let's start grilling. Mainit na yung ating mantika. Let's start grilling. So, chicken thigh, skin side down. Ayan. Pag narinig nyo na yung sizzling sound, yan yung exciting. There you go. Base na natin yung ating annatto oil and butter combination. Ayan. So this is for flavor and color of our chicken inasal. So pagka mag-grill kayo ng chicken inasal, pro tip para mas mapabilis ang inyong pagluluto, use chicken fillet. Kasi pag nawala na yung ating buto dun sa ating manok, mas mabilis siyang maluto. But of course, yung ating chicken thigh cooks longer as compared to chicken breast. Pero kasi, mas malasa ang ating chicken thigh and it's not lean meat. Pag lean meat kasi like the chicken breast, if you grill it, medyo tumitigas as compared to your thigh. So we want it juicy and flavorful. So pag nag-grill, let it just grill, let it stay there for around 5 minutes, 4 to 5 minutes. Huwag nating galaw-galawin. Kailangan muna natin siyang maluto na mag-form ng crust yung ating chicken before we flip it to the other side to continue cooking. Okay, so mga after 4 to 5 minutes, we could now flip it to the other side to continue cooking. Okay, now let's baste the other side as well. Okay, so yung ating annatto oil, it's just at sweaty seeds. So usually ang ginagawa dyan, you immerse it in oil para lumabas, ma-extract yung color ng ating atsuete. Kaya meron siyang reddish color. So it's for color and that's why I added butter for the flavor naman. Okay, so let me just flip it again to the other side. Papa-crisp up ko lang ng konti yung ating chicken skin. So this is almost done. O, diba napakabilis lang, perfect for busy moms. So as you can see, hindi tayo kailangan laging mag-eat out or mag-order ng delivery because we could produce these kinds of meals for our family. Assured ba tayo of the quality and of the ingredients that we use for every meal? This is almost done. Okay, i-plate ko na lang to. Okay, so we're now ready to plate. Pero para mas gumanda yung ating plato, lagyan natin ng sliced cucumber. And then some sliced tomatoes. Para lang mas makulay yung ating plate. Okay, kunin na natin yung ating chicken inasal. Perfectly cooked. Grilled to perfection.
Wow!
Okay, siguro ito, sakto na to pang isang tao. Lagay na natin yung ating tomatoes on the side for color. And our cucumber. Kung meron kayo atsara, perfect din to with atsara. Diba? Lagyan natin sa taas nung ating kanin or pwede rin on the side. There you go. And then, syempre, kailangan meron tayong toyo, kalamansi. Ayan, ating kalamansi. Lagyan natin dito sa gilid. And sili na rin lagyan natin dito. Kasi iba gusto nila medyo maanghang yung kanilang sausawan. O, di ba? Ready na ang aking chicken inasal. Wow! Okay, now for dessert, ang gagawin ko ay ang aking turon with a twist. Bakit nga ba turon with a twist? Kasi it's deconstructed para maiba lang ang presentation. So, syempre, pagka turon, kailangan natin ng saging na saba, brown sugar, butter, chopped peanuts for garnish. We also have here our water. At meron tayong coconut cream. Napapaisip tayo, ba't may coconut cream? And we have here our lumpia wrapper, pero tinakpan ko siya. Kasi syempre, pag naka-expose sa air, tumitigas. So, naka-slice lang siya into triangles. So, dahil nga deconstructed ang ating turon, we'll fry our lumpia wrapper separately. Unahin na muna natin ngayon ang ating saging na saba. Kailangan lang natin siyang balatan. And we'll just slice this into half. At habang sinaslice ko to, nagpainit na rin ako ng mantika for frying. Okay, magluto na tayo. Okay, so mainit na yung ating mantika. Ipa-fry na natin ngayon yung ating lumpia wrapper. So, sinlice ko lang siya into triangles. So, mabilis lang to. Kailangan lang medyo mag-crisp up siya. So, habang nagki-crisp up, painitin na natin yung ating pan. Dito naman natin ika-caramelize yung ating brown sugar with the butter and the water. Okay, good. Goods na to. Let's just drain this to get rid of the oil. So now we could get our butter. Lagay na natin dito sa ating saute pan. So you melt your butter on low heat to make sure that it won't burn. Kasi if the heat is too high, baka masunog ang ating butter. Tingnan na natin, pwede na to. Kunin na natin. There you go. Okay, let's put some more. Kasi nga, syempre, what is turon without lumpia wrapper? It's just banana cube. Di ba, mga ka-chefis? So, napakadali lang din ito. Very simple. Okay, this is good. Okay. Punta na tayo sa ating butter. Turn this off. Now we add in our brown sugar. So, just let this melt all together. Then, we add in our water. So, just continue cooking this until it is warmed. Tapos medyo mag-dissolve na syempre yung ating mga sugar. But of course, pagka turon o kaya banana cake, gusto ko pa rin yung medyo, ako, that's how I like it. Gusto ko yung nabubuo yung mga brown sugar kasi that's what I bite into. Diba? Gusto ko yung ganun, yung parang, sarap. Mas gusto ko yung ganun, medyo buo-buo. Let's add a little bit of salt. Just to counter the sweetness of your butter and your sugar. Konti lang yan. Adding a pinch of salt will actually intensify the flavor of your caramel or your dish. Para mas maging balance yung lasa ng ating sauce. Tikim lang. Masyadong buttery. Ayun, sakto na. Okay, now we will add in our saba. Up. Okay. Okay, so now we'll just cook this in the sauce for around 2 to 3 minutes hanggang medyo lumambot yung ating saba at ma-absorb na yung flavor ng ating sauce. So while we're waiting for that, i-warm ko lang yung ating coconut cream sa microwave oven. Okay, so let's check on our saging na saba. Okay, this is good. Kumapit na yung ating sauce. There you go. Malambot na rin siya. Bango. So, pwede na tayo mag-plate. Okay, let's start plating. We have here our warm coconut. Mag-add lang tayo, drizzle ng ating arnibal. Actually, pwede ito. Lagyan nyo pa ng ice cream on top para maging alamod ang ating turon. And there you have it, my deconstructed turon. There you have it, mga ka-chefis. 3 restaurant favorite Filipino dishes, all done in 10 minutes each. O, diba? Pwede kayong magluto sa bahay, no need to go out, no need to order delivery, pwedeng gawin sa inyong mga tahanan. So, syempre, bago matapos, kailangan ay tikman muna natin ang ating mga dishes. So, simulan ko na dito sa aking tokwat baboy. Kuha tayo ng tokwa, ng sauce. Subukan na natin. Harap. Perfectly cooked. Ating pork. Tayo. Tikman. Masarap. Mas masarap pa sa in-order ko sa restaurant. No kidding. Ngayon naman ang ating chicken inasal. Perfect also, di ba? 10 minutes. Okay, yun ang konting sausawan. Tikman. Juicy. Flavorful. 10 minutes, mga ka-chefis. And now for dessert, deconstructed turon. Very simple, of course. Pero it's just presented in a different way. Para lang mas exciting para sa ating mga pamilya, di ba? Sa mga anak natin. Sige, subukan ko muna to with this. The coconut cream, peanuts. Ang sarap. Yung crunch. Siyempre, kailangan meron tayo nitong wrapper. So good. Turon, pero iba yung level of experience kasi nga deconstructed siya. Tapos meron pa tayong coconut cream. Meron pa tayong peanuts. It's so good, mga ka-chefis. You should try this recipe at home. Thank you so much, mga ka-chefis, for watching this video. Dun sa mga nag-stay from start to end. Nako, sana naman ay nag-enjoy kayo. And if you enjoyed, of course, don't forget to like this video, share nyo na rin. At sa mga hindi pa nagsusubscribe, please do subscribe to my channel. So mga ka-chefis, abangan nyo kasi next week meron na naman akong i-feature na mga restaurant favorite food. So abangan nyo yan. See you again, mga ka-chefis. Bye! Kain muna ako, ha? Try nyo to sa bahay.